Hello soul family, welcome to this video. I'm Galita and I'm very happy now to move into this new energy that's coming in. Today is the 5th of May. It's a full moon eclipse in Scorpio. Why is it important? We'll talk later. But what is important that I feel that now is the time to share again, but in another way, the message of how we are overcoming, or let's say surfing, the shift, this ascension. So I would like to make a few things clear. I think it's obvious. A few years ago, if I would have said it, some people would go like, what are you talking about? But now we know after 2020, it's very, very in our face that the earth, humanity, our consciousness, and all our institutions are going through a shift, which at the moment is scary. And I know that some people have it very hard. And I was thinking in which way we can help as a community to come together and to guide this surfing of the shift. What do I mean by saying surfing? It is a big wave energy. And if you are working with spirituality, with energy, with healing, with understanding yourself and the earth, you know that it's already for a long time. And we are coming into a point where things are breaking down by the day and new energy is being born. Now it's very clear. We can see the polarity very, very well. In the last few years, I decided not to go in fully into talking about that because the polarity was just clashing families, and there was no ability to hear. There was so much pain coming and so much fakery and so much confusion and so much pain and so much drama. So I chose to do my part behind the scene in doing all this collective healing. And of course, it starts with yourself and it's expand to your family. And it's a daily practice of self-healing and healing of the world. It is a practice that you can do, and some of us are doing, and I'm very grateful to all of you. But now we are behind the tipping point. We are behind the point of danger of our Earth, and humanity is going into a timeline that we would not want. Even though we see fascistic fights still going on and suppressions of people very strongly, the tipping point of what humanity is choosing is now over. Apparently, and this is such a great blessing, there are more humans that can generate love. And I was talking about it many times in Inner World Peace. If you want to help, accept, volunteer and donate and fight for things in your own community and help people who need your support. It's also to use your own energy, understanding that what you say, what you think, what you feel, and especially what you feel about yourself has an impact that is unparalleled to anything we ever thought about ourselves, that we didn't really understand how much power we have. And I feel that the mission of realizing how much power we have in our mind, how much power we have in our hearts, and the heart is a big star in here, and how much power we have in our body, which I think by now we start to realize our body is amazing, our brain is amazing, also our heart is amazing, and also our spirit is amazing. So what I would like to do with this video and this series, I would like us to start to take this idea that we can surf the shift. How do we do that? So first, I would like to speak about a few terms. What is ascension? In very short, you don't have to be religious, you don't have to be even spiritual. There is a frequency rising element because the nature of the universe is to expand. The nature of our evolution as humans is to expand. Of course, we all recognize that in our world, on this beautiful earth, we had a very big duality. That's part of the game. That's part of why we come here. It's dense, which is annoying to a flying free spirit when we are there. But only here we can experience things. We can work and understand how we create, how we manifest into matter. So sometimes I hear spiritual people putting down the earth or putting down life in a body. Life in a body is hard. It's hard. I know myself. I myself, my whole journey is like to accept that I'm here and to find a way how to be here and do my work and clear all of the traumas that many of us accumulated by trying to bring some light and our own light into this earth. So that brings me to the second thing. Ascension is, of course, the rising of frequency, going into the next level. There is also ascension. Ascension is when the energy goes down, but that's not what we're talking about. When I'm saying ascension, I'm still speaking about you bringing your love and your practice and your daily life to be able to go up in light, connecting cosmos, and bring down light and connect to earth. This is the life in harmony. This is the wholeness, that you understand that you are both, that we are both, that who you are is from the essence of the soul or from the stars or any way you would like to call it. And you have here a form that is in the physical, and this is the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And just being in the flow, which some of our meditations are always taking care first on the central column, then you're already in the balance. So when I say ascension, it is bringing this energy that's already going up and down into higher consciousness, which means able to feel high frequency emotions like love and joy and gratitude. And that's also one of the methods we use in order to be in high frequency, which is to bring ourselves into this levels of emotions. We still have fear and jealousy and regret and shame and guilt. Because we are still human, but there is a way of how you're going up. So more elevated that you are, you can be more compassionate to others. You forgive easier, and you're not so dragged by all of these heavy emotions. So ascension is recommended even if it's not easy. So that brings me to the point of who are we when I say light workers. So when we come on earth, we have something we wanted to try, to learn, to experience, to redo. I call light workers every soul, and it doesn't matter if it's aware about it or it's not aware about it, that want to bring the energy of the collective to a higher level. So a scientist who doesn't believe in anything, no God, no spirituality, no higher power, except his own power of creating new medicine, if his intention is to bring something that will benefit many souls, many people, the earth, the animals, the planet, the humanity itself, even if he's not aware about it, it's also a light worker. A light worker is not only a person that is aware about our galactic family and talk to the Pleiades and feel at home in serious communities, serious planet communities. A light worker is any person who has the spark to elevate something, to improve something for beyond themselves. So if you watch this video, you are probably a light worker. And even if you're doing it only in your home, only with the way you manage the old traumas of your own parents, which you think, but I'm not doing anything in the world, I'm just taking care of myself, not to be addicted to alcohol and to manage my own pain and to elevate my own healing, you're a light worker. So welcome, light workers. We are all so interesting and beautiful people. So this is the term. So what I would like to do in these videos is to help us to surf the shift. So a lot of times I'm talking with people about what's going on in the world and politics and different countries and different movements and different issues. And people say, oh, I don't want to talk about politics. Or even my son say to me, why are you looking? What's happening in the United States? That's not important. And I say it's important because I'm interested to see where we're going collectively. So a few years ago, when this whole, darkness took a mainstream, and racism and ugliness and cruelty to people became popular, and it was endorsed by some very big figures, and everybody on internet was eating each other. So that was hard time. That was hard to believe that we will be able to go beyond. But the funny thing is that in one of the biggest cycles of life, the cycle of 26,000 years, we are, as humanity, going in ascension. We go up. And if you remember your soul journey on this planet, and oh my God, for those of us who remember how much healing we had to do, there is also a point where even when humanity gets into the top, and it's an age of enlightenment like we had in Atlantis and Lemuria, the second half of the journey is the ascension. So when we see where we lose consciousness until we get back into the dark times. So for now, we are going up, and there are a few thousand years that humanity can expand and connect back into its galactic family and to create heaven on earth. So this is the journey right now. And you better enjoy it, because this is it, baby. You enjoy raising your own self, healing your own pain and traumas from other life, from your family line, so you can get your heart desire. And your first role as a light worker in this ascension time is just to find your own joy. You find your own joy, to learn how to feed your own self, how to raise your own frequency when you go down, to notice when the polarity comes, when something hit you in the face and you are triggered and all of your old pain is coming up. Because the moment that you are able to do this first step, to move yourself from survival, which is the state we are all in, all humanity and the earth at the moment is in survival. Survival is dense. It's a 3D, we call it, like the third density. The third density is survival, is fight and flight and freeze. Everything is scary. And that's a way to live on the earth, and some of us choose to do that. But you have a choice. And the choice starts when you realize that you have a choice. So the moment that you are triggered, when you realize I am triggered, and it's not that person's fault, it is the trigger that tells me what's going on. And I can choose. I can lash out on this person and have a major fight with them, or I can take care of my own self. And for that, you need some tools, because nobody taught us how to emotionally manage ourselves. But when you learn how to do that, you realize that you have a choice in every moment. And that you are already raising your frequency and consciousness. And that's what's happening on the planet. So it is very, very exciting. I mean, if you look at it from my point of view, and you see the rise of the people of the earth, and there is no difference between the young people of, and I say young people so you can have a picture, of Iran fighting for their own freedom, of the people of Ukraine, or the people of Israel at the moment, or in Britain, or in France, or United States. It's the same force. It's that force that says we can elevate, we can make this planet better for all of us. We can create equality, we can create new systems. So we are already for many years, but now it's acute. And this eclipse of today, of course, it's not affecting 1 day, it's affecting 2 years, especially half a year. But it's a long series of changes of the whole cosmos, helping us to elevate ourselves. In the next months, this year, we are going to see collapsing of a lot of structures of powers and people of power that in the past, if you're old like me, you knew that we don't have power against those people. They stole from us, abused us, and I'm talking about common people. But now we did it. We are moving forward. So how do we surf the shift? We realize we are in a shift. And the next 2-3 years, it's still going to be intense. If you understand the big cycles of life, until 2027, it's going to be, whoa, let's do it. But then it's becoming new. There's new systems, the way new we do education, the way we look at economy and health and what is value and what's our relation to the earth and what's connection to other continents and religions. It's going to be very exciting. So what I would like to do today is not only that we talk about how we are going to surf the shift, but also to create a structure that after we talk about what's happening in the world exactly right now, so we can really send our love there and realize how much power we have in this intention. When you intend with all your heart to bless some child, for example, there are lots of prayer, many groups that are doing prayers for people. When you focus on a child that is in the hospital and going to have an operation, and you send them your real good positive wish, not, oh, poor thing, not poor thing, go like, you are blessed with love and light and health, and you wish in it from your own field, it's enhance the other person's energy. This is the power of the light. The power of the dark is to do the same with a bad intention. And we don't want to go there because in the end, you always get everything back. And we want to see our world empowered because we are light workers. And actually, without that, we don't feel that life on earth worthwhile. We want to see things get better. We want to see more creativity and more innovation, more friendship, and to see more people releasing themselves from the matrix and become free and creative and joyful and taking all of us to bliss. So how do we raise our frequency? It's a very personal thing. But there are some things that we know for sure, if you are in a low vibration, that you can raise your frequency if you are aware about it. Now, when something hits you in the face, so this is what's going to happen in this video, I think. I would like to talk about the way we're going to do it from now, from as a community, how we are surfing the shift. When I will come up on a video, we will be talking about what's happening in the world. So if something is happening, it's affecting us, it affects the field, it affects our collective ascension. And I think if we talk about the reality and not just stay spiritual in the head, in the big thing, we have to, the feminine spirituality is bringing it into the body, into the life, into the way you manage your food and your health and how you talk to your children. That's feminine spirituality. Masculine spirituality is bringing it from here into the inspiration and a connection to the highest of high. We need both. So for thousands of years we had masculine spirituality, and it became religious and dogmatic and suffocated the flow. And now the feminine spirituality is coming in. There is the rise of the feminine, and I know it's hard to see that because abuse of women and murder of women at the moment is very intense, because the sick part of a matriarchy that breaks is a bit desperate. So it's a bit intense, and I'm not minimizing suffering of women in some places at the moment. But you cannot stop the rise of the feminine, and the rise feminine is also in men, and it's also in our understanding, it's also in energy. So we are in a good time. That's the good news. It's daily awareness. So we are going to surf the shift together. So what I would like to do today is that we are going to go into a point where I can help you, us, all of us, to come into connection into your own paradise. Because that's the only thing we want from you. We want you to create your thoughts and your feelings to be your own paradise. Make your home, make your life, your relationship, your career, your name in the world a paradise for you. Can you do that? You have total permission to do that. What I know that will happen, that when I will get into the energy, is that we will meet some shadow things. We will meet, for example, like what I just said, I believe that a person thinks, I don't have permission to create my life as paradise because look what's happening in the world. I cannot have happiness when everybody else is suffering. That's a shadow belief. That is a construction that asks us to do healing. And I'm aware about the shadow because we are working light and shadow, cannot separate these things. So what I decided to do, that in this video, we will just talk about and get ourselves into a meditation to raise our frequency and find our own joyful light inside. So you are anchored for today with everything that's happening in the world, with ready for the eclipse, with ready for the changes that are coming. And the shadow that will come, the negative belief that I will feel that come, I will make a separate video just for that healing, so we can have a collective healing together. So that will be the structure that will work, I think. We're trying. I would love to have your feedback, because when I start to second guess myself and I don't listen to my guides, that's not good for me. So if you like something, if you think, yes, give me more of this, let's do that, questions, please let me know. And of course, because it's a YouTube channel and I'm depending on them spreading the message about this video, so if you can support and like and comment and do anything, subscribe, then just do that. But this is what we're going to do in this Let's Surf the Shift, which is kind of inner world peace, is that we will talk about what's going on, and then we will bring ourselves into the essence for today, because we deserve it. And with that, I say Amen. So, I have some Sali here, so we can clear the energy. And few issues about taking care of our surrounding. If we realize that clutter in our house, clutter in our mind, clutter in our body is jeopardizing our flow of the shift, of surfing, of coming into center. So one of the things that we want to adopt is to have some kind of a practice of breathing. There are some very simple things that even if you take a minute to do, it will give you some grounding. We need every day to become conscious that we want to be fully in our body, because we want to find the center within while there is war outside. I know it's difficult, because I know for myself that I always thought I'm responsible for the war and rescuing everything and everyone. But that's not the truth. You have to do yourself first. If you are able to come into a central point where you are good with you, even for this next hour, it doesn't even have to be the whole day. It will affect your home and your children or your friends, and it affects everyone. So this is what I would like to do now. I would not use any music instrument. That will use a sound healing in the background. And I just want us to walk in this together to see how simple it is. How simple it is in few minutes to come into the center of your own genius paradise, so you can be in your power. Now, some of us feel changes in the way we live. We kind of changing the way we eat. We are aware that some material of watching or reading is taking us off. And let's continue this. Start to become aware what brings you into wholeness and what keeps you away from wholeness. And give yourself permission to choose the people, the situation, the things that are empowering you. Because we are coming now into a time where what needs to go, needs to go. With love and with care. But it's okay for you, and I'm talking to some of us who are very empathic and very sensitive and feel responsible and take on themselves shoot of other people. And I would like us now to clear. So the first thing what we're going to do is to clear our energy from any other influences. Because I was surprised to discover in my life how many years I was struggling with things that are not mine. So what I would like you to do is to warm up your hands. This kind of active healing. But we will come within. Now take one big breath. Hold. Take out. And we do it with breathing, and we're doing it with closing our eyes, and we're doing it with the movement of the hands, because it's help us correspond with different parts of ourselves faster. So we do it again. We do it one more time. We do it 3 times, 6 times, or 9 times. The 3, 6, 9, well, it's not for now, but it's very, very powerful to stuck it up like that. We do the 3rd breath. And this time, I want you to become aware that you are taking in breath, stopping, taking out breath, longer than what you did when you took in, and stopping. And this is already start to change everything in our system. Very simple. So we do the 3rd breath, and we do take in, hold, and down, and out, and hold. Feel the next breath coming, we just take that one again. So we do another 3 times. Shall we get into the 6th? Do one more time. This time become aware about your belly and the breath that you just take in. Stop, and then take out. Hold. Again. And last one. So if you close your eyes, now we're going to use the power that we have to envision and to scan, the power of visualizing. And I want you to become aware first on your eyes, your eyeballs. And notice if there is tension there in the eye muscles. The eye muscles work so hard during the day, move so often. So I want you to use your consciousness to acknowledge your eyes muscles and your eyeballs, which sound a very simple thing. And take a breath and feed it oxygen straight to your eyes. And let's add our hands again. We take air in, feed the eyes with love and goodness and oxygen and freshness, and then release the eyes breath. Do it 2 more times. take our hands and we want to scratch, touch this throat area. We give ourselves permission to open our expression. Not for anybody else except yourself. You listen to yourself. You allow yourself to feel what is it that you need. And then come to the heart. Your beautiful, powerful heart. One big breath. Second breath. Third breath. Move your hands into your dantian, which is the center of yourself that is just under the belly button. Just feel. Now visualize, now go back to visualizing. Visualize your shoulders and what is weighing on your shoulders. And your subconscious mind will show you in a picture that will mean something for you what is sitting on your shoulders. So if you cannot see it, then just hear it or sense it or feel it. What is on your shoulders? There's something that is interfering with your lightness of being. What is it? If you take time and listen, you will sense that it looks or feel or sound like something. Okay, so I will say what I see that some of us are experiencing, just for people who never did that before, to have an idea. So there is a person that feels that they have a pile of stones on their shoulders. There is a person that sees skylines on their shoulders. Whole cities on their shoulders. Oh my. There's somebody that feels that they're literally poop on their shoulders. Sorry for that one. Some person feel very dark black clouds that go on their shoulders and on their throat, on their neck. It's all okay. Don't be frightened from what you see. We just want to see what's there. You're still the master of your own field. And we take one breath. Say thank you into this thing that we see that's weighing on our shoulders. And give them permission to be free and to leave our system. And transmutation will happen. So if you are staying as a witness to watch, beautiful, the stones are turning into birds flying. Very good. Just watch what happens to this thing that was laying on your shoulders, how they change. And take your time. Another big breath. Good. And feel kind of waterfall of cosmic light is washing over you. And notice that there are two giant angels that are connecting you to your ancestors, protecting your ancestors, protecting you behind you. And you can also watch that. Watch that in order to expand the knowledge that you are loved and protected. In the matrix illusion that you are separated from everything and that the divine doesn't see you or abandoned you is false. Okay, so this will be the shadow we will work on in the next video. For now, just allow yourself to see and feel the strength and the support and the embrace that you get from those two yin and yang angels that are connecting you to all of your ancestors. It's magnificent, magnificent. How can I describe this? Yes, and you are the front one of it. You are the one with the body right here on this planet, doing the hardest work or the toughest experience when you are love and support. Okay, good. What's next? Okay, so in our solar plexus, let's go to our solar plexus. That is here. Woo! It's here, the power, your personal power. It's when all of these cosmic things start to become individualized, because in order to be on this planet, you have to be able to be individual. So, if you notice your solar plexus, the only thing we need to do right now is to see it as a ball of light. Give it permission to shine. Give it a permission to become more visible. It's like a sunshine of your own soul. So for many of us, it's hidden, it's hiding, it's covered, it's partly covered. But now you give it permission. Just for today, just for now, just to anchoring ourselves in this reality. And this process will continue until it's complete, even if it takes 3 days. So it is in the program of all of us at the moment. Ooh. Enjoy feeling how this cosmic energy of unconditional love and pure light of creation is sinking in your body, coming to your solar plexus. Now it comes all the way down to your pelvis. And if you're sitting on somewhere or you're lying somewhere, you can feel that the bottom part of your body is like the bottom of a pyramid. It has very strong foundation to connect you on all 4 directions to the earth. And you don't have to even know what I'm saying. If you feel that you want to be anchored in order for the tip of your pyramid, which is your connection to cosmos, to be high and vibrating high, you have to anchor or allow this anchoring into the earth. Yes, wonderful. And it is done for you, your higher self and all its wisdom, all of your ancestors. This is another thing that nobody tells us. You just have to say, bring it on, and they will bring it on. You have magical powers. You were born with magical powers. Okay, so now we are anchored. And from the core of our being, we are feeling as if our core of our being through our legs is entering gently and beautifully and lovingly into the heart of the earth. And we bring this light, this cosmic light that we have, deeper into this connection. And here there's also a negative or shadow beliefs that people have, that they feel, I don't want to bother the earth. But actually, the earth needs our light. We are the child of the cosmos and the earth. And the moment that we become aware that we can bring cosmic light through our body to the center of the earth, to feed the earth, this is the blessing. This is what shamans all over the world are doing to maintain the health of the planet and the crazy humanity on it. So you can do it too, right now. Bring your light all the way deeper into the earth. It goes really fast. And it touches the middle of the earth. And that activates an answer by the mother. Loving mother. And that answer comes up and it comes back to you. And here we are, what I just said that we always do to start, and it is to have our column good. Our connection to our essence of where we come from our soul, from the central sun, and to the earth. Good. I hope you feel your own peace and paradise. That you feel the permission that is being given to you from all directions, above and below, from the east, from the south, from the west, and from the north, to become the starshine that you are. Permission to feel love, permission to experience joy, to release guilt and shame, which is the lowest frequency your body can be in. We don't want to go there. This is low. We want to feel gratitude and feel as if from the center of your heart now that your column is moving up and down and you have a perfect flow. From your heart, a wish is coming and surrounding you with this beautiful circle. And here I would like us to see the vision of where we're going as humanity. Because sometimes we look so much on what's going on and we forget where we're going, which is magnificent to see. So, from your heart, I want you to see. If you can use your hands, your healing hands, and imagine that you are holding the light of the earth with your palm of your hands. And feel the love and see the planet as it is, as we can see it from if we were on the moon. Just see this blue-green planet. Just see it as a one living, vibrant, brilliant planet. Really unique, full of life planet. I have this really gratitude that we get to be here. And look at the magnificence of the oceans. Just use your imagination to look into the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Look how amazing this planet is. And just send this gratitude and love into the waters. And bless the waters. And the whole planet is water. And all of us is water. Just for a second. Dive into the oceans. And see the beaches of North America, of South America. Look at the oceans and the coasts of India and Europe and Australia. Just the magnificence of the seas, the oceans, and then go inland into rivers that crisscrossing all of the amazing continents. And all of the little streams, all of the waterfalls, and all of the water that evaporates and goes into the sky and become clouds. and all places of the planet that gets a lot of rain, and all the places of the planet that has snow and ice. Go to the north and bless it. Go to the south and bless it. Let's from today we just bless the water. Bless the water and purifying the water with our love, with the frequency that comes to us from the stars to purify our water, and to see all of the amazing new projects that are initiated by brilliant souls to clean the oceans, to free the water from toxics and pollutions. The biggest pollutions already happened. Now we are starting an age of clearing and cleaning. And there are new methods that are coming. And there are new ways that we can clean the earth and the waters in a massive speed. It's all technologies that we are almost not aware of yet, but they are already here. So let's have this joy about that. Now let's bless the water in and on all of the plants, all of the plants, all of the trees, all of the rainforests. The water that generates the growth in the earth, in the air, in the sky. And let's bless the water in every animal and every human being. Every human being, 80% approximately water. Ask the water to be purified, to be upgraded in every cell of the body of every person living that wants this. There's always a free choice. We're bringing this energy of unconditional love for every being. It doesn't matter where they're from, what they think, how they look like. If it's a human being, if it's an animal, if it's a living being of any kind, there is a wave of unbelievable upgrade that brings joy to every cell of the body. And in order to do that, allow your own body to receive it right now. Feel the upgrade of all of the cells of your skin, which is your third lung, according to Chinese medicine. The skin on your face, the skin on your back, the skin on your leg, all of your skin purified. It can breathe more. It can actually take more oxygen, more light codes. All of the light codes that come in from the cosmos to us, and our body is working hard to upgrade, to take in, to integrate. Let it happen right now. All of the water inside your organs, your lungs, your heart, your liver, your kidneys, your stomach, your digestive tract, all of your glands, your milk, your brain, your body, and your higher self know how to do that. Just say yes if that's what you want. Pure, purified, high frequency of unconditional love in every cell of your organs, in every cell of your blood. Let's take one big breath for this and allow yourself to purify your blood, and allow every person on this planet to have access to that information unconsciously if they want, to purify their own blood, to purify every cell of the body and the bones, all the joints, the big bones, the small bones. Very beautiful. All of the planet is shining with beautiful light that comes from within and shine from above. Okay, that's a lot. Take one big breath. Yeah. Another wonderful breath. Third breath. If you can lay your hands on your heart, bring yourself into awareness of your own body, in your own space, in your own life. Give permission for new flash of lights and miracles to come into your life. Allow yourself to receive the blessings that wants to come in. There's a pile of blessing wants to come in. Yeah, but our vessel is too small, so we want to expand the vessel. More light that you can bring in, you're benefiting us, you're benefiting the earth. Don't feel guilty about expanding your vessel. The guilt is coming from the dark. Want us to stay small and not take it in. Take it in. It wants to come. Take more. You can take more, you can bring more, you can give more. You receive more, you can give more. And that is what we are doing now. That's how we surf our shift. I'm very grateful to you for bringing yourself into this and doing it for yourself and your family. Start to shine in a way that will delight your heart, because it's benefiting all of us. So much love, so much joy, and so it is.
Let your words be free. Let your voice